This fall, we invite you to taste the many ways to fall in love with San Antonio. From delicious celebrations to cultural treats at our Dia de los Muertos, Diwali, and Oktoberfest celebrations. Fall into the flavor of San Antonio at visitsanantonio.com/fall.
The mighty and resilient Merrimack River, carving through the communities of our great region. My name is Linda Lorden, proud president of Merrimack County Savings Bank. And like the river that serves as our namesake, we're a constant yet ever-changing presence. Because to us, it's bigger than banking. It's about powering communities and putting people first. It's about knowing where you came from and where you're going. That's Merrimack style. Visit us at themerrimack.com.
Welcome to the 5-Minute History Podcast from 5minutehistory.com, where every week we take a historic look at things in about 5 minutes. Episode 49: The History of Electricity. The history of electricity is a fascinating journey through centuries of discovery, experimentation, and innovation, eventually leading to its central role in modern life. From ancient times, when the properties of static electricity were first observed, to the harnessing of electrical power that drives the world today, the development of electricity has fundamentally transformed society. The story spans continents and millennia, reflecting the relentless human curiosity about the natural world and the desire to control and utilize its forces. The earliest recorded observations of electrical phenomena can be traced back to ancient civilisations. The Greek philosopher Thales of Miletus, living in the 6th century BCE, is credited with one of the first documented electricity experiments. Thales discovered that rubbing amber with fur attracted small objects due to what we now understand as static electricity. The word electricity itself derives from the Greek word elektron, meaning amber. However, these early observations were limited to static electricity, and there was no understanding of the deeper principles governing electrical forces' behaviour. For centuries, electricity remained a mysterious and largely unexplored phenomenon. It wasn't until the late 16th and early 17th centuries that scientists began to study electricity in a more systematic way. One of the most influential figures in this early period was the English physician and scientist William Gilbert. In 1600, Gilbert published De Magnete, a treatise on magnetism, in which he coined the term electricus to describe materials that could attract other objects after being rubbed. His work laid the foundation for the study of electricity and magnetism as interrelated phenomena, and is considered one of the first significant contributions to the field of electrical science. The 18th century saw a wave of discoveries that would further illuminate the nature of electricity. One of the most famous figures of this period was Benjamin Franklin, an American polymath whose experiments with electricity earned him worldwide recognition. Franklin's famous kite experiment, conducted in 1752, demonstrated that lightning was a form of electricity. By flying a kite during a thunderstorm, Franklin was able to capture an electrical charge in a key attached to the kite string, proving that the electrical forces seen in lightning were the same as those produced by static electricity. His work advanced the understanding of electricity and led to the invention of the lightning rod, a practical device for protecting buildings from lightning strikes. While Franklin's experiments were groundbreaking, the real breakthrough in understanding electricity came in the 19th century. This period saw the development of the first devices capable of generating and controlling electric currents. And it was during this time that electricity began to move from the realm of scientific curiosity to practical application. In 1800, the Italian scientist Alessandro Volta invented the voltaic pile, the first true battery. Volta's invention made it possible to produce a steady flow of electric current, which opened up new possibilities for experimentation and technological development. One of the most important developments in the history of electricity occurred in 1820, when the Danish physicist Hans Christian Ørsted discovered that electric currents create magnetic fields. This discovery, known as electromagnetism, revolutionized the field of electrical science and led to further advances in understanding the relationship between electricity and magnetism. Building on Ørsted's discovery, the French physicist André-Marie Ampère formulated mathematical laws that described how electric currents interact with magnetic fields, and his work laid the foundation for the development of electrodynamics. In the 1830s, Michael Faraday, an English scientist, made a series of discoveries that would profoundly impact the use of electricity. Faraday's most significant contribution was his discovery of electromagnetic induction, the principle that a changing magnetic field can induce an electric current in a conductor. This discovery was crucial to the development of electric generators and transformers, which would become essential for generating and distributing electrical power. Faraday's work was instrumental in moving electricity from a laboratory curiosity to a practical energy source. The second half of the 19th century saw rapid advances in the application of electricity to technology. In 1879, the American inventor Thomas Edison developed the first commercially viable incandescent light bulb, a device that would revolutionize how people lived and worked. Edison's invention was part of a broader push to develop electric lighting systems, and he went on to create the first power station, Pearl Street Station, in New York City in 1882. This power station provided electricity to homes and businesses in a small city section, marking the beginning of the electric age. Around the same time, the Serbian-American inventor Nikola Tesla made significant contributions to the development of alternating current AC electricity. While Edison championed direct current DC systems, which were limited in their ability to transmit power over long distances, Tesla's AC system allowed electricity to be transmitted efficiently across vast areas. This made large-scale electrical grids possible, and the so-called war of currents between Edison's DC and Tesla's AC ultimately resulted in AC becoming the standard for electrical power distribution. The 20th century saw the expansion of electricity as a transformative force in society. Power stations, electrical grids, and household appliances became widespread, fundamentally altering how people lived and worked. Electricity became the driving force behind industrialization, powering factories, transport systems, and communication networks. The invention of the transistor in 1947 and the development of semiconductor technology further revolutionized the use of electricity, leading to the creation of computers, telecommunications systems, and a host of other electronic devices that form the backbone of modern life. Today, electricity is a cornerstone of modern civilization, powering everything from homes and businesses to industries and infrastructure. The development of renewable energy sources, such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, has created new possibilities for generating electricity in more sustainable ways, reflecting the ongoing evolution of the field. The history of electricity is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. From the early observations of static electricity by ancient philosophers to the sophisticated electrical systems that power the modern world, electricity has been a critical force in shaping the course of history. As society grapples with energy demand and environmental sustainability challenges, electricity will remain at the forefront of technological innovation and the drive towards a better future. I hope you enjoyed that episode of the 5-Minute History Podcast from 5minutehistory.com. If you get a chance, please leave a review wherever you get your podcasts, as it will help us to grow. Also, why not check out our other 5-minute podcasts? 5-Minute Biographies, 5-Minute Murder, 5-Minute Mysteries, and 5-Minute Warfare. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week.
Get 15% off a set of BrakeMess Select, Select Pro, or Import Direct brake pads and 2 rotors now at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Oh, 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 O'Reilly Auto Parts.